Alright folks, Big Mike here, and today we're in Wasilla, Alaska, about to do some exploring. This place is called the Museum of Alaska Transportation and Industry, and it's like somebody took everything cool from old vehicles, fire trucks, equipment, boats, airplanes, and spread it out over 20 acres and told us to have at it. First thing we're going to do is just roll around the outside and see what's parked here. Even from the road, you can tell this place is packed. Old equipment scattered around the yard like a giant toy box. You got boats, trucks, rail cars, airplanes, and that's just from a glance. Alright, well, we're pulling in now. Right away, you can see this isn't one of those polished, roped off museums. Nope. This is the kind of place where you can get right up close, look at the rust, faded paint, the dents, and imagine the work that these machines had to do. Check this out. We've got some old railroad cars here. Just going to kind of walk you around a little bit, but there's a ton of old trucks and cars and a lot of neat stuff coming in here too. I know we mainly do junk yards, but I thought you might appreciate there's a hubmobile later on. There's just tons of old fire trucks and a little bit of everything. They've got nicely displayed. This is just outside. I'm just doing a quick little drive through here. Check out that beauty right there. Very cool. They're opening basically in the summer, I think May through September 6th or something like that. They close for the winter because they got snow in the ground and you are in Alaska. Check out this old heavy road equipment though. Cool bulldozers, just everything out here. Old trucks. At the last of the road equipment, working equipment in Alaska, you can imagine it's pretty intense with tons and tons of snow being up here. Now, around here, we're just driving around. We're going to take a look at these planes later on, but these are pretty cool planes they've got. That's an old military A123, I forget what it's called. It looks like a PBY, but it's not. And then we've got another plane coming up here. This looks kind of interesting. It looks like a school bus, but it's set up for a railroad. You got some old wagon wheels here. And I don't know if that's from an airport or what that is right there. But we're going to go inside here. They got helicopters, all sorts of stuff we're going to check out. And tons of cool old cars and trucks. So that stuff's coming, guys, so hang in here. A lot of fun stuff to see here. Just looking around. And that is the museum. So you can see the old train cars. And they've got two like complete trains right here. We're going to walk through one at the end of them. And here we go. You can kind of see we're going inside here. A lot of farm equipment. This is everything transportation related. You got everything, license plates, oil, really cool signs. Got some float planes in here, old trucks, cars. Really cool looking. These are some classics here, guys. And you know, this is the main building, and it's a little more organized. Got cases of artifacts displaying about Alaska history, old cars and trucks, old telephones, tools, and toys from back in the day. Got some neat old military vehicles in here. I don't have doing the voiceover later on, so I don't have all the information on what each specific car and truck is, but. Now we're heading outside, and this is where there's all sorts of cool old wooden boats, and looks like there's like heavy-duty Caterpillar. Check these out. So these are old wooden boats here. They got tons of the old outboard motors, just a whole collection of them through the years you can check out. These boats are pretty cool. And then as soon as we get done with this, we're going to go ahead and go out, and there's fire trucks, classic cars, trucks, just so much to look at out here. I don't think I've seen this many outboard motors anywhere. It's just crazy. They're all listed there. You can see what the year is and what the style and the manufacturer is. Bristol Bay double ender boat. And I think we're going to go out and... Now, what's really neat is you're in Alaska, so snowmobiles are a big part of everything. And take a look back, you can see a few of the boats out here from the other side. And you ready to take a walk around here? Now, what's kind of cool is those are actually the skis for planes. You see up against the wall there, we've got an old John Deere tractor with the treads there. And these are all the old different skids that the planes would use. They'd fly in on the lakes or the glaciers. Can you imagine just landing on those? That's crazy. But that's what those are for. And now we're out here in the main yard. Start walking around. We've got like a, looks like an old Willie's right there. I'm not sure what that setup on top is. Let me know if you get some helicopters here. A deuce and a half there it looks like. Old military trucks with the trailer. Kind of a whole mix. Got an old police car. Some different emergency vehicles. Pretty cool stuff here. I love this red ambulance. This reminds me of like Ghostbusters. It looks like a Ghostbusters car to me, but it's pretty cool looking. That's a classic right there. How they got the lights actually built into it. And then we're going to see a whole bunch of, they've got a whole, I think some of LaSalle, there's a whole bunch of fire trucks here we're going to see. All vintage, all really, really old. There's a lot of neat stuff in this museum to check out. Yeah, we'll just keep looking. I mean, they've got so many different fire trucks out there. If you love the classic cars, classic trucks, these are just beautiful to check out. I'm just gonna kind of let some of the music play and let you guys look here as we I haven't seen this many old fire trucks anywhere really. I mean, they're all just a ton of old stuff. My wife Amanda there, we're just both looking here, checking everything out. Got some old, looks like some aircraft motors over there. There's a whole bunch of old tractors here. We'll find some classic cars we're going to take a look at. Just kind of do a nice little walkthrough and just let you see what's here and see some of the cool old stuff. Like I said, this is in Wasilla, Alaska. It's this place right here is the Museum of Alaska Transportation and Industry. And That's like an early 4x4 SUV right there. Then you go ahead and see, got some other farm equipment. We've got a bunch of real unique snowmobiles. I mean, you can imagine when 6 months out of the year you're traveling with snowmobiles up here that they would have all sorts of stuff up here. Don't know what that is. It's definitely old though. Look at that tank. Oh, look at those wheels. Let me see. It's a churn drill from Nome, Alaska. Oh, that's cool. It's got rivets on it. That's how old that thing is. It's all used with rivets. There's some other farm equipment out here. There's kind of like an airplane snowmobile. Kind of cool. And we've got, like I said, some more stuff to see here. Then we're going to go ahead and you'll see the trains. And then finally we'll get close up on the airplanes. I'm going to go ahead and just let you kind of look around, enjoy everything, and have a little music in the background. Hopefully you enjoy the movie. This is, like I said, in Wasilla, Alaska. If you get a chance, come out and check it out. Not too far out of Anchorage. Wander over here to the train section. They've got 4 old rail cars here, plus the original Matanuska Train Stop building, and walk around the outside and you'll also see 2 complete trains. See one here with a crane. There's even one of the cars that the president stayed in. And the neat thing is, in a little bit, we're going to go ahead and actually I'm going to take you inside and we're going to walk through. They've got a whole kind of museum inside one of the trains that you get to walk through the whole train. This is the pretty cool, the Alaskan Railway, I think it is. So let's check it out, enjoy this, and then finally we're going to go ahead and go out and see a couple airplanes that we saw earlier, but we're going to do a little close-up look for them.